Coaching is a fantastic approach to support your colleagues and clients as you help them understand themselves better, help them learn and develop, and find solutions to their problems. And through this increase their resourcefulness and confidence and so forth. And as a leadership style, it is undoubtedly the very best way of motivating, engaging, and making people around you feel valued. But coaching is just one type of conversations that you will be having with your team members and clients on a regular basis. And there are also situations where coaching simply isn't appropriate. These situations are relatively few and far between, but here are 5 situations to look out for. The first is about trust. If a coachee doesn't trust your intentions, if they believe you have ulterior motives, or you are going to be judgmental or somehow make them feel bad through this, then of course they are going to be very guarded. They will not open up and share their true goals, their challenges and weaknesses, and they will not be free in their creativity to find solutions. If this is the case, then the coaching will not be effective and it will frustrate you both. So you're actually better off helping them find another coach. The second relates to the coachee's knowledge and experience. A key philosophy of coaching is that it draws upon the knowledge and experience that the coachee already has. There may, however, be situations where the coachee simply has none or the experience is very limited. They might be brand new in role. And when this is the case, it can be like drawing blood from a stone and it will be ineffective. If so, then training, induction and so forth might be a best development approach. And after they have received the training, coaching can be very effective again to help the coachee apply and embed the new skills they have learned. The third situation when coaching is not appropriate is when there is an immediate crisis. When the fire alarm goes off, it is not the time to ask, how would you like to respond to this? It is time to get out. And the responses to such emergencies should of course be well rehearsed, and coaching will just slow such an evacuation down. A few other examples. If you're a few minutes away from going into an important client meeting with one of your team members, and it has come to light that he has not prepared as you expected, coaching at that particular point in time to understand what led to this and to help him learn from this, it would not be helpful. You don't have the time. A more directed leadership approach is more likely to be effective at that point in time. And after the meeting, when you're both in a good place, there might be opportunities to coach, reflect, and learn from such an experience. The fourth situation is about your coachee's state of mind. So if your colleague or client is anxious, under pressure, or panicking, it may actually be counterproductive to coach, as the coachee will be overwhelmed already and more questions will just add to the level of pressure adding up. If you can help them deal with this situation, then do so in whatever manner you deem appropriate. You may then want to revisit this situation in a later coaching conversation where you explore what caused this situation to develop, and how of course they may more effectively deal with such a situation in the future without this building up such a pressure. Examples would be, don't coach somebody who's on the phone and getting into an argument with a customer. Don't coach somebody who's panicking during a presentation. And don't coach somebody who is chairing a meeting which is going badly. If you can step in and in some way help them or advise them, yes, do so. Coaching should be done beforehand to prepare, or afterwards when in a good place to reflect and learn. And finally, the last point I'm covering today relates to recognizing the limits of your competencies. If a coachee's issue requires counseling or therapy, then coaching is not appropriate. This could be related to substance abuse, family relationship issues, mental illness, and so on that crops up in the conversation. And if you try to coach such an issue, you may actually surface deeper problems that you're not too trained to deal with. And it can be very tempting to try to help out of a good heart. But the best help you can give is to encourage your coachee to seek the appropriate professional help. We cover these and more in our coaching and leadership style training courses. And if you're interested in learning more, then visit our website or contact me.